Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
All that talking over with. So we can forget all that talk. All that stuff we done said in the past, what you did to somebody else and what you did to them, forget that. Now it's time to get right here, get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
I'm back in the ring, American dream, just me and my team. The Florida boys, shout out to King. Another money grab with the Wu-Tang cream, royalty with the flow, as King got mean. From a small town called Fresh off a bitch niggas ass niggas ever think of calling out me. Okay, my lid's low, but then lid's low. You know it started out piss po. Nothing like yo kin folks, fuck Nike, I do it like this. I got all the belts, young Klitschko, if you want smoke, flame on. The only problem with that, homes, you got a glass jaw and I'm Roy Jones. Speak on my name, let me find out. Border wars, blow your lights out. Mano a mano, we grind out, throw in the towel, no calling the time. Flipping niggas call over, I'm the new Earl Spence, top rank, die niggas still sitting on the bench. Left jab, left hook, right hook, got a glitch, Vaseline all on me, so they blame it on the drip. I've got an unorthodox style, blueprint your man. Shout out to Jimma, shout out to Francis. All of my competition touch the canvas, most of them going home in ambulances. Beat all the odds, still taking chances, knocking you weak ass fighters out your stances. Locate the sponsors, I need advances. Holly Boombaye, that boy dance.
Yeah, ain't no more talking now. Ain't no more trainers, ain't no more promoters. Can't call yourself no champ, man. If you can't come through me, get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
Niggas just over there trolling, they don't want no smoke. Better have a heart, thinking I'm a joke. Ain't shit to talk about, but your hurl is low. Get your ass in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, nigga. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, nigga. What up, boys?
Man, I need that. I'm a champ. I need that. I need a few others, but we'll work on that.
Yeah, I told you, man. Yo, Justo, it's time to drop another track, man. Send that to me ASAP.
Yo, we gotta play that. If we haven't played that yet, man, let's take a break and play that.
Nah, we gotta find out, is he a one-hit wonder, man? Cause that track getting a lot of spins, let me tell you. It just fits so perfect, you know what I'm saying? So, Justo, we need to find out, are you a one-hit wonder or not? You know what I'm saying? Come back and bring some more fire. Let us know that you can do it. I mean, and look, you ain't gotta. So I'm just saying, I wanna know out just for curiosity. Can you do it again? What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Border Wars Series Unguarded, where we sit back and we talk a little bit of boxing and peel back the layers on our participant that's going to be defending his titles, actually, come December 5th in Dallas. But we got Marvin, the champ, 190-pound cruiserweight champ. Marvin, what's going on? The Tank Ferman, how are you?
What's going on, Daz? What's up, Francis? Doing good, man. Doing good. Glad to be on.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Marvin? What's up, man? You're looking great shape, man. You're looking ready to go.
Yeah,
man.
guns,
Excited.
yo. He got the Border Wars tee showing the guns. Damn, you just went dark on me. Where'd he go?
Hold on, let me see.
He just disappeared on us right when we was congratulating.
There we
I
go.
had a call coming in. Clear that.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, the guns definitely looking like you in shape, man. I know there was a lot of, I don't know, people were speculating as to whether or not you were in the shape that your pictures were saying, but, I mean, you look cut up over there, man. You looking like you got shoulders and biceps now, man.
Yeah, man, you know, I haven't really been doing a camp, but, you know, I was staying active, while y'all was doing y'all thing over there in Pittsburgh. You know, I was trying to stay active, doing my running and doing, you know, all my little exercises and stuff. But definitely staying active. So it's helped out a lot.
That's definitely a key, man. That's pretty good. So now you're talking about active. Give us a difference between, you know, the camp for your last fight and the camp for this fight.
Oh man, this camp is a complete 360. Nothing's been the same from any of my 3 fights actually. Everything has been different, from the weight cut to the amount of sparring I've been getting, to the amount of coaching I've been getting, to all the people that I've been able to get in contact with that's helped me in this journey, man. It's just been a complete 360, and it's been a blessing.
So when you say people you've been able to contact and help you with this journey, name a few, because obviously on the outside looking in, I've seen you link up with a few people, but let the Border Wars community know exactly what it is you've been able to do for preparation for this camp.
Yeah, so, you know, of course, Coach Mitty, you know, he's my number one guy. He's the one that's helped me cut all this weight since I started Border Wars. So I've always kept in contact with him. But I also just managed to reach out to J-Mac, you know, another guy that's amazing, very, very knowledgeable, very passionate about the sport. And it's teaching me a lot of things that's definitely going to go a long way coming December 5th.
So you spoke about training camp being totally different from your last 3 fights. Give us a little bit as to what's the major difference for you. What are some of the major differences?
The biggest thing is going to be, I believe, is the sparring. In the past 3 fights, because of my job, you know, and mostly everybody that's been following Border Wars kind of knows a little bit about, you know, what I do, being a diesel mechanic and working the graveyard shift, you know, working 55, 60 hours, working overnight, not being able to have that opportunity to go spar because there's no gyms open in the morning. You know, I get home at 3, 4 in the morning and I'm up by 10, 11 a.m., but I can't get no work because there's no gyms open. So now that, you know, I got this opportunity to be able to go to a morning position, I just been doing a lot of sparring, man. I recently went with DeMarcus for Surefire just last week. Shout out to Texas Select Boxing in Garland. I was out there and was able to get a couple rounds in with him and some other guys. But sparring, man, sparring has been the biggest difference, really.
Let me ask you, man, what's the difference between now and then? Like, how is it that you have all this time now to go to different gyms and link up with different people? In the past, it was like, oh no, you know, I can't train, I can't take this fight. What changed in your life, man? Because I mean, I think the Border Wars community remembers you had a child, and that might have stopped you from one fight maybe, or you took a camp even while you were having a baby. I know you've had some things where you felt like they would get in the way of the camp. Now all of a sudden it looks like you could turn pro if you wanted to.
Yeah, man. My very first fight when I went to LA and I fought Aaron Cantu, my wife was 8+ months pregnant. You know, she was actually due anytime. And, you know, was going through her cravings, you know, trying to cut the weight. And at that time also, I was finishing up closing on my first home. So definitely a lot of adversity going into that first fight. And like you said, I do have two girls, 2 beautiful girls. I have a 2-year-old and a 9-month-old. So it's definitely tough working the night shift and having to take care of them. But my wife, man, she's been my rock. You know, she ended up quitting her job for me to be able to make that transition and go into morning. So she's now a stay-at-home wife, and she's taking care of the girls. You know, she's doing all my meal preps. You know, she's taking care of everything that I wasn't able to do back then. to give me that opportunity to be able to train like I'm doing now.
That's amazing, man. And if you're not following us on YouTube right now at youtube.com/Thaboxingvoice, you're a fool and you're not getting to see the champion setup. He's sitting in front of his two belts. He got the gloves on the desk. He's wearing his Border Wars winner shirt from 2019. He got the hair twisted up and braided. Yeah, he's looking like $1 million because he's the champ right now. Francis, man, talk to us, man. I mean, this got to be inspiring for you, man, watching a guy that, you know, he was a diesel mechanic a few years ago, and now all of a sudden he's Border Wars champ.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's actually very, very good. Not pretty good, very good, because it shows your dedication to a task and the execution of that task, no matter what obstacles come in the way. And that's why I can see you be so successful you are right now, and your adaptation to changes is showing, you know what I'm saying? And that should translate in the ring. When adversity comes, you should adapt to it and make necessary changes. And the reason why I say that, because it seems like Border Wars has taken a complete change on your family life. It has changed everything for you.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. You know, a couple years ago, I completely tore the ligaments in my left knee playing basketball, and I gained about maybe 30 plus pounds. You know, that's when I got real big. I was closer to 250 pounds. And Eric was the one that actually reached out to me and told me about Border Wars. So it all started at the park. You know, we're sparring at the park, guys, you know, walking around like, what the hell are these guys doing? You know, but we over there just throwing hands in the park, you know, and that's really what fueled that fire, man. Border Wars has changed my life. Literally.
That's what's up, man. That's the stories we looking for right there. That's what we trying to do, man.
So champ, I just want to know, like, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Nah, go for it, champ. Go for it.
Oh yeah, I'm cooking right now because I'm with the champ, man. I got a lot of listen, man. We gotta get the champ his just due. We gonna take our time, make sure the champ get the red carpet laid out for him today. You understand? We're not pushing the champ. So champ, tell us about your conditioning from your first camp to now your third camp. What have you honed in on conditioning wise?
Oh, conditioning is night and day. Now with all the sparring I've been doing, all the training I've been doing, you know, I can go in there and I can easily go 7-8 rounds, 3-minute rounds, you know, with amateur guys, you know, and that's, you know, courtesy to the meals that I'm eating, fueling my body the right way, and also all the weight loss that I've gone through. So it's definitely made a big impact.
Hold up, champ. So you doing 7 rounds straight now, or they giving you 2, bring you out? No, come back in. You doing 7?
I've done 7 rounds.
Wow.
7 rounds with 3 different guys.
Amazing. Very impressive.
Exactly. And I'm gonna start calling you champ. I'm giving you respect. No more Marvin. No, you champ to me. Champ. Listen. What type of music do you listen to when you running? When you doing your workout? Like, what motivates you? What type of music?
I don't listen to any music, man. I listen to nothing but motivational videos, motivational stuff. Billy Allsbrook, TD Jakes, you know, stuff like that. That's really everything that I listen to while I'm working out.
God bless you, brother.
No rapping, none of that stuff. Nothing but motivational stuff.
God bless you. And for those who are on the couch right now who are thinking about losing some weight, you started off the couch and look where you are right now. You know what I'm saying? You're comfortable letting them guns out. You know what I mean? It's a gun show out there right now. Like, tell the people out there what they can do, like, you know what I'm saying, to keep themselves motivated, especially you coming from where you're coming from. Look at you now. Look at him, champ.
Yeah, man. For all those people that really want to, you know, to make that leap, Border Wars is definitely a stepping stone, man. The camaraderie is great. You know, everybody's great, and you get to fight. At the end of the day, you know, guys that love boxing, and you get to combine both worlds together. You know, you get your weight loss, and you get to step in the ring too. So it's the best of both worlds.
I love it. So listen, what tactics have you changed from your last fight to this fight that you feel like is gonna give you that for sure victory?
Everything. everything that y'all have seen from the past 3 fights is I'm a completely different person. You know, that dog that y'all see in the ring is still there. You know, that's never gonna go away. But now being able to spar, being able to get the training that I'm getting, all the coaching that I'm getting, I'm a completely different person.
I love it. I love it. So listen, man. I'm gonna give you some quick hitters. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? Just let us get an understanding of about you a little bit more. You are clearly your family man.
Yeah.
So you fight for your family, right?
Oh, of course.
And it seems like your opponent is a family man.
Yeah.
Right? What about your opponent that rubs you the wrong way?
I was waiting for that question to come. Honestly, man, it's just the way he approached everything. You know, the way he approached everything. You know, he came in thinking he was just the alpha male and was gonna do everything the way, you know, he was gonna say it was gonna happen. You know, and you know that's not really what it's about. The way he approached Border Wars and the way he really approached me into getting into this fight, you know, really was kind of what set me off.
And definitely the back and forth with the bad blood. Well, I wouldn't say just the back and forth with the banter and so forth. It turned out into something more than it is. So you're looking to come and make a statement, not just to get a win, but to make a statement.
Oh, most definitely. I will not be happy with my performance if I don't get a stoppage or at least a couple knockdowns.
A stoppage, champ?
Hey, the champ is talking, man.
So what's so different than now you calling for stoppages and shit?
Look, man, the first fight with Cantu, you know, he had that full helmet going, and I caught him with a couple clean shots that I swear that helmet, you know, saved his life. And the ant fight, you know, I caught him with a couple shots that if it wasn't for, you know, him hugging for dear life, I could have got a couple knockdowns there. So going back to those fights, you know, there's certain things that you could do different. You know, being able to space yourself out, not smothering your punches, stuff like that. That we definitely improved a lot, you know, in this camp.
So, do you have any knockdowns on your resume?
Not in Border Wars, but they're starting to come in sparring.
So that's where the confidence is coming from. That's where the confidence is coming from.
Yeah.
He done put some people down in sparring, huh?
You know, we've been working hard, man. We've been working hard.
That's what's up, man.
Now I gotta tell you that your opponent is a pretty big guy. He's a pretty big guy. He's coming up from heavyweight, so clearly he can take the shots from heavyweights up there. And he's coming down to meet you at 190. Is there anything about your opponent's size, speed, power, or athleticism that makes you stay up at night?
Nothing. My first 2 fights was against Cantu, you know, former Division I quarterback, athletic, super long, could move really well. And I was the underdog, you know, in that fight. And, you know, I was able to get 2 W's from that. And then going back and fighting Ant, you know, powerful guy, caught me a couple times with some good shots, you know, and I got this granite chin, man. So the past 3 fights, I guess you could say, have been a complete, you know, togetherness of a little bit of what Rell could possibly bring to the table.
I hear that. Now listen, man. Go ahead, Nat. Sorry.
Nah, I was just gonna say. So I want to know, when you walked into the gym that you're in now, what was like the first couple of things they told you that week? Encouraging things like, damn, you got pop. Yo, you got really nice footwork. Man, you could go pro. You could be an amateur. You should take this serious. Anything that stuck out that they might have told you that motivated you?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Of course, you know, I told them my story and what I was doing with Border Wars and the Thaboxingvoice. I told them, you know, my experience level in all the sparring rounds that I've done, and You know, the coach said, you know, definitely there's a lot of room for improvement, but it definitely showed a lot that I definitely belong. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things that kind of motivated me a lot was him saying that I definitely have what it takes to be able to compete in the amateurs, and at an even lower weight that I'm shooting for now. So, you know, that's definitely a big plus.
All right, so you got a follow up?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
I've been hearing you say amateurs, but I think you're 24. Would it stop for you at amateurs, or do you think, you know, you could go pro?
I'm actually 26.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
so I'm a little bit older, but you know, never know. You know, you don't want to put that limit to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If you're able to train hard and you know, you get real good at what you do, you know, you just never know what, you know, where you can land.
I just want everybody to understand what they watching and take it in, man. This is exactly the type of participants that I'm looking for. You know, my man got his belts on display. He got his shirt on. He's dressed nice, clean cut, got the hair done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, if you the champ, act like it. Is all I'm gonna say, man. And I'm glad that you're part of Border Wars and you're taking it seriously, man. We could tell that not only by the presentation, but by the training camp, man. Francis, you got something before we get to the...
Yes, before we get to the questions. Yes, just couple more questions I want to ask. Your opponent is training with a former pro. One, what's your concern about that? And the second question is, that former pro has decided it's a good idea for them to go to Mexico to finish a camp. What do you feel about that?
It's a good thing for him. It's a blessing for him to be able to get that type of coaching, you know. Shout out to Hector Munoz, you know, nothing but respect for him. I don't know him personally, but I know he actually did this for real. So you know, he knows the sacrifice it takes, you know, to do this type of stuff. So shout out to him. And
moving the camp to Mexico, yeah.
Yeah, for him to go to Mexico, man, honestly, it rubbed me the wrong way. I don't see the point of going to Mexico. If it's, and like I said in the chat, if it's a reason due to weather, you know, because I think he stays in New Mexico, maybe it's snowing out there and, you know, he can't really get the road work that he needs or whatever. You know, there's other places that he can go to, like California or Florida, especially with Mr. Munoz connects. You know, he could be able to get a good camp without the necessity of going to Mexico.
So wait. Is there a concern because he's in Mexico? Because I'm really not understanding what it is that you're saying. Because so he's in Mexico and you're saying there's other places better, but I mean it's high altitude already in New Mexico. So they're going to Mexico for even higher altitude training.
I mean, is it for training or is it for him helping him get that weight cut? You know, because at the end of the day.
Oh, so you saying he going out there to eat clenbuterol meat to lose weight?
I mean, I'm not speculating anything. You know, I'm just, you know, just.
That shit sound like some speculation, but I hear you. I love the sauce, man, because I didn't even think about. I thought, you know, he's taking it serious. That's why he's going to Mexico. I didn't think about to make sure he makes the weight.
The way I see it, man, is there was a possibility one time for us to run it at 190. And he didn't want to come in at that weight. He wanted to come in at 199 on the dot. So that tells me right there that he's heavy. So he leaves the chat.
I mean, he's heavy, bro. He's heavy. He said he was 230. Like, he really wants this fight.
Exactly. So you're going to tell me that in 8 weeks or less, you got to drop 40 plus pounds in the wintertime with the uncertainty if Border Wars is going to happen or not. You know, I'll let you answer that. You know, so that's my thought process of him going to Mexico. I don't see a reason for it in regards to training. You know what I'm saying? So what's he doing in Mexico? He's definitely training. He's definitely training, but what else is he doing up there?
The last final thing I have.
He
The last
eating
thing I have to offer.
he eating them tacos, I heard. They saying he eating them tacos, man.
You can't be eating tacos and trying to make weight, player.
Hey, that's
Unless
it.
them tacos got that Canelo meat in it.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Listen, I won my final one before we get out to the Patreons. Definitely, the sparring footage that he dropped. Were you okay with the sparring footage, or did that also annoy you?
That's our tactics. I knew what it was out the get-go when he sent it out. You know, he talks that big noise that he's out there, working with pros, but then you send that type of crap, he's just trying to get in my head, but I already know what it is. I knew there wasn't gonna send anything of any value because of his Unguarded and because of the way they're trying to keep everything on the hush-hush. So they're not really trying to give out too much. So I wasn't expecting much from Rell to begin with.
So on you, champ.
Which is kind of funny because he kept saying after Pittsburgh that he had all type of film ready to be released. He had a videographer and photographers ready and all this and that. But all we getting is footage of him running. So, cold feet, I don't know.
Yo. So
It's
Marvin,
on you, Ness. Go ahead.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, champs. While he's dealing with that right there, what is exciting you about this Border Wars coming up? This Border Wars needing that you're in a different space in your mind, different space in your life. Your health is great. How do you feel coming into this one right here?
Oh man, I feel amazing. I feel amazing, man. The transformation that I got going on right now, and just some of the perks of it being here in my hometown. And shout out to all the sponsors that are sponsoring this event. Some of the gloves, the headgear. Steve Willis, reffing that fight, man. That's gotta be huge.
Huge.
That's huge. So, excuse me. It's amazing, man. It's amazing, and I just can't wait. It's gonna be a great event.
Other than your fight, obviously, what other fight on the card are you really looking forward to seeing?
Oh man, there's a lot of good fights.
I'll run down the list of them. Do you know most of the guys?
I'm pretty sure I got a good list of them. I think Corrie Donel is gonna be a really good fight.
That's gonna be fire.
Those guys are both technically sound. They know boxing, and it's gonna be a chess match. Whoever makes the least amount of errors is gonna get the win. And who else?
Eric Cruz and Ringwalk Danny.
Yeah, Eric Cruz and Ringwalk Danny. That's gonna be fireworks. You can expect bombs getting landed, and possibly some knockdowns. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So it's definitely gonna be some good fights.
Let's cut to the chase, man. Is this guy on your level or what?
Nah.
Why is it that you believe he's not on your level? Is this pre new camp, new trainer, or is this even before linking up with the new trainer? He wasn't on your level.
It was even before. I think I could have beat this guy without the stuff that I'm getting now. He claims that when he fought Morocco Joe, he was big, he didn't look good, and it was his first fight. But at the same time, when I fought Cantu, I was pretty big, and I definitely showed a lot better skill than he did in his first fight.
Okay. Are you worried at all that this episode of Unguarded with Marvin the Tank Ferman doesn't do the numbers that he's doing? Because his numbers are the best of all the interviews of Unguarded for this Series 9, both on YouTube and downloadable for podcast consumption.
Nah, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. You know, he can do all the numbers he wants. It doesn't matter because December 5th, as long as I get the W, that's all that matters to me.
Well, the reason that I asked is because I remember, I don't know if it was during the press conference show Saturday, you felt like you were carrying the promotion is what he said, no? Francis, he felt like he was carrying it and that Rell wasn't doing his job to promote it. But in fact, Rell and his trainer were picked up by the local news. So I wanted to ask you about that. How did it feel hearing the local news anchor in front of millions of television say that Rell, Terrell Harris, will be facing Marvin, the Tank, the WBC WBA champ? I mean, did you like it, or you still don't think this guy's a name? I mean,
nah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool for him to be on the news, you know. Well, we all know why he got on the news, you know, because of Hector and his connections, you know. If it wasn't for Hector, you know, he probably wouldn't be where he's at now. So
Wow.
all right. But can you admit now, I guess in retrospect, like, all right, maybe Rell does bring something promotional side-wise? I mean, he is the first fighter to get picked up by television.
yeah, most definitely. You know, he brings a little something, but he could also bring a little more.
I mean, I think I get what you're saying, but he's also maybe the first fighter with a big name trainer outside of like me and Doomy that train with, you know, Glenn Tapia and them and Terrific, right? I mean, he's bringing in a pretty big named trainer.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. And I'm pretty sure that helped a bit and getting his name out there like that, you know.
Now,
Question.
I'm sorry, I'm on a roll here, champ.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So you know this guy, your opponent, you're giving him a voluntary. The rules of the boxing voices, Border Wars, obviously, you have to have 2 wins. I don't know if they're changing it to just 2 fights now for a title shot, but you're giving him a voluntary shot. Why? Why are you giving him an opportunity versus any other person?
Honestly, man, it was his mouth. You know, he's a big talker. You know, he came in the chat thinking he was Mr. Big Shit. You know, of course, he wanted to fight with you. That didn't happen. So, you know, his words were, "I'll just go beat Marvin's ass, and then I'm coming after Ness." So here we are.
Speaking of things that he said, him and his trainer have possibly turning pro dreams. They're using this to see where he's at, to then take him to have a few amateur fights and possibly turn him pro at cruiserweight. Did you know that, first off?
Yeah, I did peep his Unguarded, and I did hear him mention that.
And how does that make you feel, knowing that they're using you as the gauge as to whether or not he's good enough?
In a way, I kind of take it as a compliment, you know, because the way they see it is that I'm skilled enough to be able to give him a good fight. That way they know where he's at, you know, skill level wise. And, you know, of course, if he's not going to get past me, they still got a lot of more work to do.
And do you believe that you will derail not only his amateur career, but his professional dreams? Or do you see yourself beating and being the motivation for him to go on and be an amateur or a pro?
I don't see it derailing him. If that's really something that he really wants to do, I could see him possibly doing it, you know, but just having a couple fights in the amateurs and going pro, I don't see that happening. You know, you definitely got to get a lot more experience. Having 2 fights in Border Wars is not going to be enough. You know, you definitely going to have to get in there, and you definitely going to have to get a lot more fights before you think about going pro. That's for sure.
Now, for those that don't know and aren't following us on Patreon and getting to see your workout footage, you spar with someone 6'8"?
Yeah, shout out to Ethan, man, from R&R. He had actually just transferred from Denver, Colorado a couple months ago. And he's an amateur, and he's 6'8", southpaw.
Amateur, how many fights does Ethan? 6'8". Wow, that's like taller than Tyson Fury. Or is Fury's 6'9".
Don't remember honestly, but I know he does have a fight coming up, so that's why they put us together, so we both get some work in.
So what weight is Ethan and how old?
He's 25.
Oh wow.
He's 25, man, super young. And he fights heavyweight. He's heavy, over 200.
I mean, shit, at 6'8", he better be.
Yeah.
He better be. Wow. Yeah. Wow, man. So you've obviously been getting all different. I mean, you got in there with DeMarcus, man. I want to know how was that? For sure, Fire is his name for a reason. Obviously, look, you guys are working. I'm not expecting you to go full out. But and I'm not asking for power or none of that. But just how was it anyway, man? You know, like obviously, he's got what he's got 6 amateur fights.
Yeah, 6 or 7 amateur fights. Golden Glove champion. So it was definitely a great experience knowing that I was able to get in there with somebody like that. And man, it was some good work. I can tell you that.
You went to his gym.
Work. What's that?
You went to his gym?
Yeah, I went to his gym.
Damn, how'd it feel? Did you get like butterflies? Because obviously everybody looking at you, it's their gym. It's their gym. Yeah. You the outsider until you fucking spar and show you got it, and they give you that first dap. You the outsider, man. But am I wrong? Am I painting it in a different light? Was everybody nice? How was it, and how did it feel for you?
Nah, you're right. You go in there like an outsider. People don't know you, but they come. It's super nice gym. They come and greet you. Everybody's friendly. They want to know what gym you're coming from. All the coaches are real knowledgeable coaches. So it was definitely a great experience. They welcomed me in with open arms for sure.
What would you say you've changed in terms of style from then to now? Because obviously then you were training yourself. You were doing things you see on TV and just putting it together. You know what I mean? Now I guess I'm hoping you're getting some sort of direction. So I guess, I don't know. What is some of the differences?
Patience. Being a lot more patient. Seeing the ring a lot better. And starting to see everything, I guess you can say a little bit of more slow motion.
Beautiful. Now, how's this been for your family life? Because obviously this is I'm assuming you're working out at least 2 hours a day. I mean, I'm 40-something, and it just happens that way because not everybody's at the gym on time. You got to wait for guys to get there. Then they got to warm up, and they want to do jump rope. So, what you thought could be 40 minutes to an hour in the gym sometimes can be 2. So how's that affecting the family life, both negatively and positively, right? Because you're a new man. Like you said, you were 250, probably eating junk food. And now you're like this new guy. You're a champion. You're confident. You're looking better. I'm sure your wife is happy. And there's guys out there that are looking to lose weight like Supermax. They need to hear what it is that you have to say.
Yeah, honestly, man, it really takes a lot of dedication. You really got to be focused, and you really got to want it. Because it takes a toll not just on you, but on your whole family. In my case, I was able to get this new job opportunity to be able to work mornings, but it's also a little further away. So just from my house to my job, it's a 40-minute drive. So I get out, maybe around 3 o'clock. I get home 3:45, 4. I eat and basically shower, and then I'm right back out the door because the gym is another 40 minutes south of my house. So now we're talking about an hour and a half turnaround, no traffic, just to get there, just to get to the gym, plus the 2 hours that I put in the gym, plus another hour coming back home, and just showering and basically going back to sleep because I have to wake up early in the morning again to start the day. So it's definitely been tough in that aspect, man. But my wife, man, she's been my rock,
And how has she been supportive other than the meal prepping?
She keeps me in check also. We try to eat healthy together. Try to feed my girls, give them healthy food also. But those days that you kind of feeling weak, don't really want to go to the gym, she gives that extra push. Hey, come on, you gotta go. I know you're tired, but remember what you're doing this for. And she's definitely pushing me to help me get better.
So my last one before we go to the people for the people's champ. I
got one more too, but after you.
Oh shit. I was gonna say something that I lost. Go for it.
Damn, you lost that?
I lost it.
Yo, champ, I just want to know if you if you're successful after this defense of your titles.
Oh, that's a good question.
Should you be pound for pound number 1?
That's not what I was thinking.
No, I know.
I may not be number 1, but I could definitely, I think, bump Ness. And I can definitely take that number 2, I believe.
Temporarily, man. I'm back. All next year, I'm back, man. It's over. Listen, I was gonna ask something like that. How'd you start that question?
Pound for pound, being the champ.
No. I got it. The 2 belts right there, they're on the line. The 2 belts right there, they're on the line. But you do have plans of moving down. So, are you gonna win and defend? Are you gonna win and rematch? Are you gonna win and vacate and move down? What's the plan? I guess December 6th.
Ultimately, my overall goal is my first goal was to get to 185, weight wise, and that's definitely gonna happen December 5th. But talking to some of the coaches, actually not just coaches from where I train, but some other coaches, they believe that I can also get even lower and possibly compete amateurs at a lower weight. So that's definitely an option. So the options are there, and we'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens.
So you ain't vacating.
I may not. It just depends. The competition's there. I could definitely defend at 190, even though my goal is to get to 175. But it just depends.
Depends. I hear you, champ. Let's go to the people, man. We got the first one from Iron Sal that says, what's your 3-fight game plan if all goes well in this fight with Terrell Harris, a.k.a. Fireflame?
I don't really have a 3-fight game plan. After I fight Rell, possibly move down to 175, and whoever's in that division, give Ant the rematch. We can rematch it at 175 if he wants to, or we can rematch it up in the 190s.
Let me follow up to that. Since you said rematch, Ant, do you think that there's someone out there worthy that you feel like if I defend these titles, I could vacate and ask the commission to put me in a vacant title shot with such and such fighter and they'll approve it?
At the moment, no. But maybe if they were to get another fight or 2 more fights, yes.
And by they, who is they? Tell the people who the champ,
You know,
who the champ got his eye on. Tell the people who the champ got his eye on.
You know, there's a guy over there that he calls himself the main event Keem.
Oh.
You know, and you know, he's had a amazing journey as well. You know, he's dropped all that weight too.
Yes.
So it would be, I think it would be a good stylistic matchup right there. You know, both having the same journey and losing all the weight and meeting for a belt. You know.
Now you're from El Salvador, right?
Yeah, Salvadorian.
El Salvador. All right, so Salvadorian for everybody out there, Latino, but Keem is Mexican. Is there a rivalry like Mexico and Puerto Rico, or this would just be a friendly affair and it you know, we can't really intertwine the whole rivalry thing?
Nah, I think it'd be more of a friendly affair. I think he's Puerto Rican.
He is.
He's Salvadorian versus Puerto Rican. Yeah.
All right, back to the questions. We got Eddie Bola de Grasa says, Nevares, what up, champ? Right now, the cruiserweight division is stacked and with new fighters coming every day. Does the rise in competition excite you to make multiple defenses of your titles, or are you going to continue to go down? If so, what's the lowest you think you can get to comfortably and healthy?
Yeah, like I said, possibly. You know, if the competition is there, I would definitely defend. You know, just whatever's gonna make me better. I would definitely go for it. But in terms of the weight loss, you know, there's some coaches that told me that I can get down to as low as 168. You know, that I got the body frame for a 168. But who knows? You know, I feel amazing, you know, right now where I'm at. But 175 is the ultimate goal. And we'll just go from there.
We got Keem, the Dream, Crespo, who says, what are you doing different in this camp from previous camps?
Like I said, it's mostly the sparring, being able to get a lot more sparring. I know actually Keem mentioned something about being able to train in different facilities to be able to get a lot of different looks from other areas. So I kind of took that into account, you know, and signed up to my gym at R&R Boxing. Shout out to them. Also went to Texas Select with DeMarcus. And I've been going to Sweat, you know, also in Irving to get some work there. So definitely getting a lot of different looks, shapes and sizes, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's definitely going to get them jitters out, man. You're going to be so confident when you go in there for your next fight. We got that one white boy in Texas who says, what's your favorite combo to throw and why? Yeah, I knew that wasn't coming out because I'm telling you, I know exactly what you're working on. I told you that, but I'm just going to wait. I know it, I see it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work. We got a super chat.
And let me say, that combo might be the one dropping the guys in sparring. I don't know.
So we got a big super mex that says, shout out to the champ, a true motivator and great teammate. And trust me, the power is for real. Shout out to Team Texas and the original 4 horsemen with the 4 horse emojis. All right, going back to the people. This is the only champ with 2 different posts. I don't know why everybody getting confused today, and they got 2 different posts for you, man. But here we go. We're going to go to Izzy in Oklahoma that says, Marvin, looking good in your videos, champ. I'd ask the same question I asked the other fighters about your cardio on a scale from 1 to 10, but I think yours is somewhere between 9 and 10. Is that accurate? Good luck in the fight.
Yeah, man, my cardio has improved so much. You know, I constantly send those videos, not videos, but my runs of the runs that I've been getting. Never have I ever thought of being able to run half a marathon, you know? 13 plus miles. And cardio's definitely improved. I could say for a boxing match, I could think probably like in the high 8s, 8.7, 8.8 boxing. But if we're going in there and we just slugging, maybe like a 7.
Excuse me. All right. A 7, but that's if you're slugging. You're not talking about cardio working out. You talking about slugging it out in the ring, ladies and gents, because my man's coming to bring excitement is what he's coming to bring, man. Listen, we're going out to your stablemate, the man that got it all started for you. Some would say this is the Samson Lewikovich to Pacquiao for Marvin. Eric Cruz, the SOG of Texas, who says, how far do you see yourself going in Border Wars and in boxing overall? Also, if you continue to win in different weight classes, do you feel Ness will duck a fight versus you if Vada is involved? It's over. He's going down too low. It's over.
Yeah, man. Like I said, amateurs is what I'm shooting for right now. Trying to get all the training I can get for Border Wars, of course, and hopefully by 2021, get my USA boxing license and be able to compete in the amateurs for sure.
Marvin, man, y'all about to get it. Damn, man. GGG champ needs sparring. You gonna have him now? Now you gonna get him sparring with that 25-year-old I was about to get GGG for next year, man. Damn.
Where's he from? Where's GGG from?
He from Dallas.
Oh, is he?
That's right by you, right?
I don't know. Yeah, Dallas is close to me, but I'm gonna have to hit him up.
Damn, GGG. Yo, you can't be getting with my peoples, dog. I was about to give you a voluntary title shot, man. Now you working with my peoples. I can't. Yo, and yo, ask him. I was like, yo, send some footage. I kept saying, send. I need to see something. You feel me? He sent me something from 5 years ago, man. Come on, but now he gonna be sparring with the young 25-year-old. Come on, man, Marvin, stay out my business. Yo, here we go. Nah, I'd rather you hook him up. I'm gonna have to retire because this dude's starting to get too good. Look at Marvin, he turned into a real fucking fighter and shit. I'm gonna be interviewing for real interviews later on. Big Casual says, what up, champ? Would you still pursue a professional boxing career if you were to take an L from Rell?
Yeah, most definitely. Losing is not in my vocabulary, so I don't expect to lose. But I'm definitely gonna keep pursuing boxing and see how far I can take it.
All right, we got Sir Bishop. They put him on a pound for pound. My man on a pound for pound, sir. Yo, they really gonna take me out. Y'all setting me up. I see Francis must have been talking to Bo from Bama and shit. Yo, they got Bishop up there. Now he talking about, is you gonna be number one? He trying to get me and Mitty removed, man.
What do you mean? You the two. You the champ with 2 belts. You understand?
No,
If you regain your title and you stay in the division, absolutely, man. Absolutely. You can't have somebody at the top of the pound for pound list with no belt. What are we doing here?
Oh, you talking about Mitty? Nah,
the belt.
Yo,
and it's unfortunate for him that he doesn't have it. I understand.
Nah, but it's what Mitty did. But you got a point. You got a point, right? Because even
our
though
Border Wars pound for pound list
no.
have a guy with no belt.
You making sense. You make sense though, because look, Mitty is pound for pound and he fought Alex at whatever heavy ass weight Alex was. Then he fought JD at a lower weight, and he fought somebody else at another weight. Elias at another weight. So that is the definition of pound for pound. But you're right. Marvin started at heavyweight, 2 fights there. Then the next one was what, 190, and now this one will be 85, and he does have belts. So that some could argue that he deserves it more than Mitty.
It's just because of the belts. It looked good at the top if you got the belts. I'm just saying.
You know, that's I don't know. That there's an argument there for sure.
We're not debating skill or talent. We're debating, does he have the hardware? You know.
Well, more than the hardware though. He would have some sort of resume.
Oh, for sure.
To debate plus the hardware, which can be the trump. But did we answer Bishops or no?
No.
I'm gonna reread it. He said, "Big shout out to my main man Marvin the Champ. It's your first title defense, and I'm sure that you must be super excited. Question: to my extremely blessed brother who believes in God, can you share with the listeners how much you love God and how much that is part of your daily life and training camp?"
Oh man, with God we wouldn't be here. With God nothing's possible. And he's opened so many doors for me. And it's crazy how everything. I have a big thing saying everything happens for a reason. And for everything that have happened so quick during this time for Border Wars, with the new job, getting the new coaching, everything that's just going on in my life right now, man, it's been a huge blessing. It's been a huge blessing.
Beautiful. Jordan Baker in Florida, pound for pound, not on the list, but definitely with the community. He says, what's good, Tank? What is the best thing that you see Rell do, and the worst, if you want to give that up or not?
The best thing I think he does is run his mouth, really. He's real good at that. But the worst, I'll keep that to myself.
This guy's made for TV, y'all. He said the best thing he does is run his mouth.
I love it, man. That's what you're supposed to do, man.
Yo, I wonder if Rell's gonna call me like, yo, I want to do another Unguarded, man. That ain't fair. Yo, Dr. Mofongo, formerly known as the #1 contender in the heavyweight division. Your journey has been an inspiring one. Watching you not only develop your skill, but also drop so much weight. I recently found intermittent fasting, and if I keep seeing results, it's got me thinking about maybe leaving the land of the giants for the lower weights. If I continue with Border Wars, given what you've been through, would you ever go back to heavyweight, or are you happy where you are? Would you entertain going even lower? Good luck in your fight. Champ.
Yeah, I definitely will not go back to heavyweight. That's taking steps backwards. And the weight loss that I did for my first for the amp fight, I managed to get to 193, and I would walk around 200. And that's really with no training camp, not really focused on a diet, just living life, you know what I'm saying? So being a heavyweight is definitely a big step back. I definitely wouldn't want to go there. Definitely not going back there.
Yo, let me ask you, what weight was DeMarcus when y'all sparred? Because when he started camp for this Border Wars, he told me he was 200 and sent me sparring at 200. And
I didn't even ask him.
And he's fighting at 160, and y'all took a picture together side by side. You look pretty big. Like y'all look the same size.
I mean, he's solid. He's definitely solid. But I didn't even ask what his weight was at. I didn't even ask him. But he's definitely solid. He's got some muscle.
Super chat from JD.
JD in Houston who says
just coming through to say proud of him. #sacrifices.
Yes, sir. That's former fighter JD. And
JD.
Border Wars fighter as well. He's 1-1 in Border Wars, and he's looking to get his shot back at Mitty, man. But there's some talent, man. Corrie Frank's out there. Marvin is in the Irving, Texas area, right? Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yeah, DFW. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to connect you, GGG champ. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. But now, Now you ain't getting no voluntary. now I gotta go see you. I gotta let you fight somebody else first. Now yeah, that's how it go. Listen, you think I'm gonna take him as the first fight and he's working with my peoples? Dog, I flew out to Texas and got work with them boys first, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But if it's just a business trip and he's trying to get work for the weekend, then that's different. But if he live in Dallas now and was formerly from Louisiana, it's a wrap. Now he gotta fight Bishop or somebody. I gotta see. I'm the champ. Just saying, man. Respect, man. Let's see what else we got here. Eddie Bola de Grasa back on another one. Says Marvin, give me your personal Border Wars pound for pound list based on what you've seen. Eye test list.
Damn.
There you go already.
Of course, we're gonna put Mitty up there. He's number one for sure. I talk shit about this, but I put him up there too. I put him at number 2. I think I put myself at number 3. And I don't know. That's a tough one, man.
Keem got 3 knockdowns and Bishop got a knockout. I'm just saying. I'll fall back.
I don't know. That's a tough question. Because there's other guys that have gotten a couple knockdowns too, like Eric. Eric has gotten a couple knockdowns.
Yep.
And his record is 2-2, I believe. So if we talk about knockdowns, he could definitely be on the pound for pound. And another one that's gotten a couple knockdowns, he could be also on the pound for pound. Man.
So we leave it at top 3 then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it at 3 because I can't think off the top of my head.
Yo, pound for pound is difficult, man. That's what Bo.
We might have to do a show on that, eh?
Bo and his committee. That's what they for, man. Let's see what we got here. We got Coach Mitty. Are you gonna shave your beard for the fight? If you turn pro, the beard has to go. In some commissions. So
I ain't shaving this beard. I'm gonna trim it though.
How long you been having it?
Man, I've grown my beard since I was 16. And I've always just kept it clean cut. But just out of the blue, I just decided to go lumberjack. Just let it grow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How long you been letting it grow?
Oh, I don't know, maybe like a couple months. 5-6 months, maybe.
All right. Well, those are all our questions on both posts. Champ, time to go, man. Thank you for coming in and giving us the opportunity to interview the champ during the busy camp. Shout out to the hardware, man. You make Border Wars proud, man. You the first dude. You the first dude I've been giving the whole screen. Wait till you watch the playback. Whenever we got you answering questions, it's just you and the belts, man. Cause you remind me of Jose, man. Jose used to really, play the part, and that's what you're doing, man. You're doing your job as a champion. Thank you for coming on, and give out your social media. I know you posting on IG for all these guys, man, and man, catch you at the fights.
Yeah, social media is cowboy_Ferman, and that's on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. I don't have a Twitter, but that's my social media. And shout out to you guys, man. Everybody that's behind the scenes from the Thaboxingvoice, everybody involved in Border Wars. Big shout out to Francis too, man. You can definitely see the improvements the show's been having, just by having him, along now. So big shout out to everybody, and shout out to all those guys that are participating in Border Wars, man. It definitely takes a lot of sacrifice, especially right now with everything that's going on with COVID and, everything that's going on in this world in general. So big shout out to everybody that's doing Border Wars here in December, and anybody else that wants to sign up, man, do it. I promise you, it's a life-changing event. And, you'll remember it forever.
Yeah, thank you for those words, man. I appreciate it. Yo, keep on the journey. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to, witnessing your performance live.
Word, man. Word. Yo, catch us on the next one. 7 p.m. tonight. We talking Canelo and Spence. Peace.
Peace.